Hello everybody. This is Etho. No running on the stairs. Welcome back to the MindCrack server. We are out at the worker shack by the PvP arena to start off with today because we are gonna do something I've really been looking forward to. To be honest, this is my kind of thing. To start off with today, I want to try to work out some of the internal workings of these capture points. Maybe some of the visual indicators particularly is what I want to focus on. I set this up, by the way. We looked at this a few episodes ago. I don't know if you guys remember it, but this is my design for the scoring system for keeping track of who owns the capture points. So this is all in place, and I can control it pretty easy just by sending power to either this one or this one, depending on which team is capturing the point. Determines which one I send the power to. And I really like this design, to be honest. I think it turned out pretty good. Fairly compact too. A lot of people wondered why I did it this way, why I used two of these dropper setups. And there's actually easier ways of doing this. But the nice thing about doing it this way is I can easily set it to 0 just by sending. Here, let's go up here. Like it has a range of plus 50 to negative 50. Anything in the plus 50 belongs to one team. Anything in the negatives belongs to the other team. If I send power to this dropper and this dropper, though, both sides get set to 0, and it's neutral then. So at the end of the game, when it comes time to resetting everything, I just have to send like 50 pulses into each of these sides, and it's at 0. While with other designs, I wouldn't really be able to do that. So that's pretty cool. But yes, let's go back to the worker shack. This is my idea, by the way. This is what we're going to be doing, or trying to figure out. Originally, I wanted to use beacons with the capture points when a point was being contested by one of the teams. Like one of the teams was trying to steal the point from another team. The other team, I should say. Then a beacon would come on and warn everybody. Like beacons are very nice because they're so easy to see. They're, in my opinion, the best visual indicator in the game, in vanilla Minecraft anyway. Because you can see them anywhere, and they're really easy to like turn on and off. You just got to put a block over top. But I had a new idea today that we're going to look at. And if this works, this is going to be amazing. With this capture point system, I want to go epic, like as amazing as I can make it. So this is a perfect idea if it works. I'm looking for a good challenge here. But there's actually a way, a trick, to make a beacon have a black beam, not just a white beam, but a black beam. And if I can get that to work, I can have a white beam for one of the teams and a black beam for the other one. And depending on who owns it, it will be so easy to see it if I can make that work. And then if it's being contested, like make it flash. So I can give a lot of information about a capture point, possibly. Let's see, I'm looking for slow sand. There we go. So let's try this out. Last time I tried this was a few months ago, actually, and it worked, but it might have got fixed. It's kind of a glitch in the game, so hopefully we don't have any trouble with it. But let's just set up a beacon. Currently I have 3 beacons, by the way. There's 2 of them over there. Those used to be in the middle. I just moved them. They take like 15 minutes to move. It's really annoying whenever you got to change the position, like for the big pyramid. Alright, so here's the thing. I think if you just block it with a normal block, yeah, it's still white, and then it disappears. That's how we're going to be turning it on and off, probably. Just by blocking it with a solid block. But I think if you use slow sand, please work. No, you might have to Darn it, I was really hoping that was it. I can't remember exactly how to do it. There might be timing issues with it. Again, it's a glitch, so it's kind of... Oh, I think they fixed it. No! I like that bug. Why'd you have to fix it? I'm pretty sure it was still sand. Darn it. Yeah, it's not looking like it's working anymore, guys. Darn. Alright, I might finick with it just a little bit off camera, see if I can try get it to work again with something else. Nope. Doesn't work. So sad, so sad. It would have been perfect, guys. Now I was really hoping that would have worked. Okay. Well, I guess we'll have to change things. I had another idea, which we might do. I'm not so as excited about it though. But like my plan with this, the very middle of the capture point here is where the beacon was going to shine. We can still kind of convey information if we use two beacons, like have one beacon shine for one team and have two shine for the other, like give them a number instead of a color. That's another way we could do this. That would be easier to wire. I don't think it would look as cool. Ideally for like symmetry purposes, I would like 3 beacons. Oops. Like if it's one team, have it shine in this middle one. If it's the other team, have it shine on the 2 side ones. Would be ideal. But I don't know. I don't know, guys. Let's see. This is our next challenge. This might not even work either. Let's see if we can make it flash. So we're going to set up a clock here and see if we can figure out the perfect timing to it. And how quick we can get it working. Do this and this. Get a whole bunch of repeaters because we'll have to play around with this a little bit, I'm sure. Do that. Okay. That's going to run a clock. That's going to continuously turn on and turn off the beacon. It's like a random check it does, and if the block is there or isn't there, it'll just change. You see it's not turning on now because the timing's wrong. Maybe we gotta lengthen this quite a bit. Actually, here's how we can figure out. Let's find the timing where when it retracts, it for sure shuts it off, and when it's back, it for sure turns back on. Because right now, you see it's pulling back and going back, and it's not turning off. So I think it's too short still. Let's actually lengthen it all the way. Okay, it turned off that time. Hopefully it turns back on. Yep. Will it turn off? If it turns off... Oh, just barely. You see that actually. Wait a minute. It turned off and then instantly back on. If we could figure that out exactly, it would be perfect. Although it's probably pretty finicky. Okay, I think it needs to be a little longer yet. Okay, we're still safe. We're good? Yes. Okay. Guys, I got the timing figured out. It is every 4 seconds it will change. 8 seconds for the full cycle. Exactly. At least I'm pretty sure it's exact. So this is as fast as we can make it pulse, I guess, for the light to change. So the next question, what do you think? Is this a good enough indicator that somebody's trying to steal the capture point? Do you think it's pulsing fast enough? I would like it to be twice as quick, honestly. but it's not possible. It's just not possible. Because the game chooses every 4 seconds to check and to change it if need be. And if it's for the other team, I guess we would have 2 beacons doing that, maybe. I'm not sure exactly. This is challenging. I think we might roll with this though. And here's my clock, so that would be like 10 repeaters and a torch. And one of these is set at 3 because of the torch. Alright, very good, very good. I believe we have a good grasp on how this beacon stuff works. I know how I'm going to do it now. Although I don't know how many I'm going to use. If I go for 3, man, that's going to be 9 beacons total. 3 capture points times 3. That'll take a long time to collect. Man, I might, even if I cheap out though, it's going to be 6 beacons. Hey. Hey. Don't distract me. Alright, next up on our list, let's figure out these pressure plates, how we're going to connect them to the score system. And these will also be connected to the beacon and note blocks probably and fireworks, and we got a lot to do here. So the sides, I made some glass. The sides are going to be separated by color probably. Not sure if we're actually going to use glass. We might use clay or wool or something. But yeah, there'll be a green side. Here, let's just do this. That doesn't look too good. Probably end up using clay because we can't put glass under the pressure plate. And a blue side. So these 3 on this side belong to blue team. The other 3 on that side belong to green team is the way this is going to work. And I want it so that the more players you have on a side, like if there's someone here, someone there, and someone there, I want it to capture 3 times faster. There's 2 people, 2 times faster, and 1 person be at 1 time speed. And it has to work with any combination of players, and also maybe even if the other team is on the other side. So it's going to be a little confusing, isn't it? So let's... Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Let's get down here. I should change those with stone so I could see which one is which. It's going to get confusing down here. Alright, I think... Here, let me dig up more of this. So that's one, and I think that over there. Let's hope I'm not wrong. So I have an idea of how to do this. I think, first off, have redstone going underneath. And then below the block, put a sticky piston. And another block. Just to kind of separate everything and give us a lot of space to work with. Because this will bring the signal way down underground in several different places where we can take from it. So let's do that again here. Ooh. This is not the nicest place to be doing redstone. Alright. Wire, wire, piston, piston. Okay. So to make it work with any combination, my plan is to send a pulse, just a single pulse, and have these at different timings, all 3 of them. Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense until we see it, I guess. So basically, there's going to be a repeater here. And if someone's standing on the pressure plate above, this piston will bring the block down to here. And this repeater will send signal down to here, I guess. Alright, and then make it go over. Let's see, tell you what, we need more space. Let's do it like this. So if the single pulse comes from this side, like where we're standing right now, here, let's set this to 2. We'll have this at 2, then this at 2, Then we'll go further, like so. Oops. Man, I really wish I could fly sometimes when I'm doing redstone. It is just a nightmare. Alright, that at 2 and 2. So if the signal comes from here, it's going to go to this one first, and then 2 ticks later, it's going to go to this one, and then 2 ticks later. Is it 2 ticks or is it 4 ticks? It'll go to this one. And then all of these will come down. This is some tricky stuff. Alright, and then they'll all meet up again on the same line, and it should send 3 pulses on this line if there's 3 people on it. But we need a monostable circuit before this. So let's get another repeater. Lots of repeaters. Come on, let me place it. There we go. We'll get a sticky piston. This is our monostable right here. It's very simple. Oh, gravel, cave in. Alright, and let's see, for now, let's just set it up like this and have a button here if we can get one. Did I bring stone? I didn't bring any stone. What is wrong with me? And no wood. That is terrible. Okay, we'll use a lever. Right. So let's just pretend all 3 of these are being stepped on right now. So the block would be there. If we send a pulse. Okay. It's going to be hard to test. Let's put items in a dropper and see how many get shot out from this. It should be 3, so we're at 59. Should be 56 once we send it a single pulse. Yeah, 56. Cool. Let's pretend nobody's standing on this one, so it should only send out 2. Perfect. Awesome. And let's pretend nobody's standing on this one, so it should only be 1 person standing on the capture point. Cool. So I think that's good to go. I should get out of here. A creeper's going to fall down any second. I'm going to work some on this off camera because this is going to take me a while, and then I might give you a quick overview afterwards. Alright, everyone. I have been at it for about an hour already. Having a couple bugs I wasn't expecting, and I'm still working at squashing them, but it is kind of functional the way I want it to be right now. So let's check it out. Step on blue, and it's a little slow since there's only 1 of me here, but it does count down. Let's add another person. I just switched these with wooden ones for testing. It's a little bit faster with 2. Currently, I think with 3 it's bugged out. It's only reaching the speed of 2. Once it switches over, we have the dispenser sounds, or dropper sounds, which I'm not too fond of. But it's not too bad. Okay, here's the main bug I'm dealing with right now. Look at this piston here. For some reason, when I capture green, it like just totally glitches out. It's not supposed to do that, and because it's doing that, it's also counting on the side before it's supposed to. If we head down, let's just go take a look at the wiring. So I showed this. I had to replace the piston monostable circuit here with a redstone version because it was making so much noise. It's really annoying. I tried to get rid of as much noise as I can with the whole thing. I've added more to up here though. Let's go up. So at this upper layer, this is just to see if any of the pressure plates are pressed down. All these wires go to one main one here, and it comes around to this redstone torch. if this is being powered, this torch, it activates this clock, which goes down to here. Let's put this back. Well, actually, we can just take a look at it too. Goes down to here to the monostable, to all these pulses. If the pressure plates are down, goes to this and up all the way to our scoreboard keeper up here. So this goes to here, to these droppers. So it's a long mess of wire, and that's what changes the glow or the lamps on the other side. So this one is bugged out though. Here, let's go back down, shut this off. Let's see, where did I take this torch from? Right there. Okay, so the problem I'm having, which I can't seem to replicate, is I have like a bud switch situation going on here, because this wire gets powered, and that is technically powering this piston diagonally, which I don't really want, but that's what it's doing. And it updates when this repeater turns off. But even if I match the speed of the pulses over here, I can't get it to happen. It's only when it's going through my system down there for some reason. That's the fast speed. That's at 2 ticks, 3 ticks. I just can't get this piston to freak out like it is otherwise. But I think it just has to do with my timing between the 3 pulses. Once I slow that down a little bit, I think everything will work just fine. But yeah, there we have it so far. I'm going to keep working on this, add a couple of other cool features. There is space in the middle for the beacon, which we could put down lower if we want. And it's looking like it's okay. I'm not sure if I want to keep the note blocks in or not. Wait, let's try this one. We still can't hear him because of that piston. You hear that little clicking noise? That's just an example of what we could do. Although piano is probably better. Oh, Lapis Plus is open. We might need to check that out. But anyway, we're getting close to the end of the episode here. We'll do a little shopping before we end it, because I gotta say, I've been having a lot of fun with the shopping. I want Pyro to restock his bookstore. If he did that, that would be awesome. I want efficiency books, and lots of them. But I've heard BTC picked up the cobble. Or I guess he didn't pick it up. He added more storage. Look at this. We can buy tons of stuff now. Alright, we're the only customers allowed in the store at this time. He may have raised his prices. We shall find out. But I will be buying another full chest full of stuff until he stops me. Yeah, okay, Podzol, he raised the price. It used to be 4, or no, it was 6 for 32. Now it's 6 for 64. Aha. Did anything else change? Anything else here? I think a few other people might have stopped by and bought things too. I think everything's still here pretty much. This is good news. We can clear this guy out. Alright, so we kind of skipped the flowers last time. Let's get these. So we gave 27 stacks of cobble, right? Times that by 2, we can get 54 items. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Well, this is, it was a full chest basically. 27 minus 1 plus 2 is 28. 29, 30, 31. Oh man, look at all this good stuff. 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I will leave it at that. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. Oh, I went over. Uh-oh. I went over. I'm going to leave some of these red tulips behind. Let me figure out how much I went over here. Okay, we're all good. I just double checked. I wanted to make sure I got this right. We went over by 3 stacks of stuff, so let's put those back. Red tulips. Awesome. Funny story about the podzol too, by the way. Doc needed some of this stuff, so I told him he could help himself to whatever I bought last time. Let's leave that open. So he came by and he left us a stack of TNT just because I gave him the podzol. He decided to give me a stack of TNT, so that was pretty cool. Trade cobble for TNT. I will do that any day. So let's check out Lapis Plus, is it called? I think that's this building here. So MC Gamer, he owns that one. I think Pyro owns this one. It's competing business. And from what I hear, it has better prices. It has much worse doors, though. I'm not a big fan of this carpet either, by the way. this sign trick, not my thing. I think it's... I don't know. I think it's a try-hard carpet, a little bit. Hover over item for pricing. Oh, that's fancy. Gold for 2 lapis blocks. Emerald is 3. Iron 1 lapis block. Ooh, I might want that. Diamond is 4. 1 clay stack, 5 lapis blocks. Oh, man. Gotta do that. Wait, where, does he have stock? Oh, he does have stock here. Oh, okay, I'm doing that for sure. How much is wood? 2? I think that's worth doing too. 3 blocks of coal is 1 lapis block. Alright, I have tons of leather. And that's just for show. Alright. Yes, we will do that. I'm going to go back to my storage room here. I want to show you something in my storage room too. I just worked this out today. It's pretty cool. I'm still like debugging it as well. A little redstone thing. Finally got the shutter system working on my storage room. And it is pretty cool if I do say so myself. I've always wanted to make something like this. Wasn't really sure a good way of doing it until today. It would help if it was loaded. Ah, there we go. That fixed it. So check this out, guys. I really like this. You go into the storage room. Ta-da! Oh, yes. Oh, what's this? No tripwires? No tripwires? No pressure plates? No. Huh, it just knows. It knows I'm home. So the shutters, they open on their own. As long as I'm in here, they shouldn't close. And, well, they might. I'm still testing timings on things. And then when I leave, after a little while, they'll just close on their own. So it's pretty cool. It's all for show. These shutters don't really do anything. It's just kind of cool when you walk in, they open, and when you leave, they close on their own. So, got our lapis. Oop. I'll just show you real quick how this all works. It's pretty basic, actually. So I got a line of redstone running up to the shutter system. This comes from all this stuff down here. It's basically one of these player sensor things where when you're within 32 blocks of a mob, they will move, but when you're not, they just freeze. They don't move around on their own like that. They stop pathfinding. So when I'm within range of this guy, he keeps stepping on this pressure plate, and he gets hit in the face by the glass block over and over. He loves it. But it also sends a pulse to this dropper, which then sends its items to this one. And as long as there's items in this dropper, that keeps the shutters open. It comes up and goes all the way up. But it also activates this hopper timer. And every time this cycles, right now I have 16 items in it. Every time it cycles, it sends a pulse to this dropper, and it gets rid of one of these items to here. So basically, if I'm outside of range of this guy, he'll stop hitting this pressure plate, and he will, or eventually all these items will flow back to here. But as long as I'm here, he keeps sending them into here. So when I'm within range of him, the shutters stay open. When I leave, they close, basically. And I got him positioned so he only activates the shutters when I'm down in the storage room. He's like, I think 28 blocks or so below the center of the storage room, something like that. Anyway, pretty cool. Let's go back to Lapis Plus and buy some stuff. So I thought about it. I'm going to get the clay blocks, the wood, and these are tempting too. I think I'll leave it at that though. So what was it? It's 5 for each of those. That's 15. And 2 for a stack of that. So 17 total. Paid lapis blocks here. Oh, he didn't. I was expecting more sales, I guess. Alright, let's keep it separate. Cool, cool. Thanks, Pyro. I guess that's going to be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I will catch you again next time. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.